Hello, I am Nova SC, and I'm going to bring you a game. This will be chosen from my replays folder. So I've got Almost Getting Fucked by DTs. Can't remember that one. I remember this one. This is very funny for before. I made a video called Pro Hallucination Harass. That happened in this game. Lots of other things happened in this game, so that was pretty funny. Link Stalk Rolling versus Link Speed. Oh, I think I casted that one already. And there's some other things. Probably should delete some of these. That's a perfect PvT. I wonder why that's perfect. Wow. I think I'm going to do this one called Interesting PvZ. This is quite recent. I remember I opened quite weird. Can't remember how it went exactly though, so let's have a look at this one. I'm so excited. Can't even contain my excitement right now. Star Station Tournament Edition. It's Diamond against Diamond. I think it was. Don't know if this was ranked or not. It's probably unranked if I opened really weird. Depends how weird. I'll figure out. Oops, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Hopefully you didn't see the time. We'll see other side whether it was ranked or not, depending on how weird my opening is. So let's have a look at the names. Well, you already saw it, but I'm against Thuni, and I'm Nova, of course. But that's not even slightly interesting. So I'm going for Forge Fast Expand. It looks like. My opponent's going for nothing too fancy. I'm going to take it off 4 times now because the boring parts has already passed, and it's still slightly boring, but a bit more interesting. We can see what people are doing now. And I'm hiding a probe. I'm not sure. Am I into take it first? I can't. I didn't take it. I didn't take a Nexus first. I was going to do a weird. Okay, it's sort of normal for me. Could have sworn I built gateways and stuff, but maybe this was a different game. And my opponent's going for that was a hatch first, I believe. Yep, hatch, then gas, then pool. So that's a very greedy opening. Good thing I'm not going to be able to put much pressure on him very soon, so I went for this Nexus first. But that's a gateway instead of a forge, and that implies that I'm going to be doing some poking with some zealots. Oh, 2 gateways. So this implies I'm going to do a big push to deny a third, so he's not going to be able to take a third of all these zealots I'm making. So ideally for me, he'll take a third, he'll lose it, and I'll be in a great spot. And I finish my wall off with a probe, so I need to get those zealots out nice and quick, so that so that I can hold this, because I need some attacking units if I'm going to stop things from getting him. And no gas yet, so 2 gateways and no gas. So I think I was just improvising at this point. This was the game I was thinking of. Gas, pool, so he's going to have speed. It looks like he's going for a speed build. He scouts what I'm doing. He's probably shitting himself. See his APM. Shitting himself with that 52 APM. Mine's only 87, so he probably doesn't spam. I don't spam that much, so his APM's probably better than that. 12. Oh, he's not really changing my mind. Yeah, that's my APM, like 150 there. But he's staying at around 60. Whatever. Let's not analyse that too much. So he's going for a roach roar, and I see his planning here. So if I'm going to be making just zealots, then roach is going to be pretty good against that. So he's gonna, yeah. So I think I remember him putting some pressure on. So yeah, it seems like a good idea. Getting my core in. So I got one gas for a core. Going straight for warp gate research, and I'll probably have to get some stalkers out quick. Or sentries at least, because zealots, just mass zealot isn't gonna keep me alive. Another ship core is gonna help. Do I have one of those? Not quite yet. So yeah, roaches against mass zealot. Mass zealot opener. Well, not mass exactly, but zealot pressure opener versus a roacher on 2 base. Already got some roaches out, so my 4 zealots aren't gonna do anything now. Roaches shut down my opening really hard. All he really had to do is make like 3 or 4 roaches, and then go back to droning, I think. But he keeps making making roaches, so yeah. Like 4 roaches can just take on like a huge number of zealots if you just micro them a little bit. So the number he's making is a bit unnecessary, but he obviously wants to put some pressure on himself. Punish me for my opening. I'm now making some zealots because I see the roaches. Mother Strip Core coming in. So in this situation, I really want to go for against roaches. I really want stalkers and immortals, but immortals are a bit hard to get because I don't have much gas. I'm only running off 1 gas guy, so I'm going to need tons of those stalkers out. Mothership Core is going to be invaluable in this situation. Try and do a counter attack, but he actually lets one through. I can't remember letting. Okay. This doesn't get anything done. Oh, that's a shame. They had potential, that's a lot. Attack starts at the front. Good nitro here from me. He can't quite get through. Picks off the probe, so now he can. But the Mothership was being really annoying. And combined with the Stalkers, it's more than enough. So hold off that aggression. For micro-prop, I shouldn't lose any Stalkers here. There's a lot of roaches though, so I'm bound to lose some probes. That pylon, that's a big hit. Now I can't warp anything in. So I have a huge wave of gateways coming in. All those minerals from not taking any gas geysers has allowed me to get a big gateway cannon. And I'm going for, it's actually quite a lot like the MC 8 all in with only zealots. But it doesn't make much sense against mass roach, to be honest, but that's how it is. Getting a few stalkers in. I can afford a few stalkers off this one gas, but it's not too many. If you look at the workers count, I think my opponent would be ahead. No, I'm ahead. I'm actually weirdly ahead of in probes. I'm still making them, unlike my opponent just cut them. So I'm in a great situation here. So yes, this is interesting. I understand my reason for calling this interesting. And the last of the roaches full. There's a few more rallied, but they should go home. There's some overlords as well for extra treat for me. And I'm warping in some zealots, so I now have the production to put some pressure back on my opponents. This is a very back and forth game. I think only now going for the layout for us for a macro hatch. He's flowing a lot of minerals, and that's because he didn't have enough gas. I don't think. I mean, yeah, he didn't have enough gas, so his minerals were getting quite high. And I can imagine that he's not used to playing in these sort of situations against a 4 zealot pressure and before Forge. It's quite a weird thing to do. So if you get people in these weird situations that they're not used to, they can often make mistakes. So it's quite like that's why I quite like doing these weird openings every now and then, just like from my own imagination. So he's spreading quick quite nicely. I bet his APM has improved now. Because he's playing alright. 70. Okay, it's improved by 10. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He seems to be, he's doing everything he needs. So this is good proof that you only need about 80 APM to do most builds. He's playing well. I like it. Apart from he didn't mark over his roaches amazingly, but can't have everything. Still, I would have much preferred if he just made 4 roaches and then went back to his normal build, because 4 roaches, zealots aren't really going to do anything against that. So that's what I would have done anyway. And try just starting back and forth, trying to delay mining as much as possible. No need to commit, or then you can just kill my units and then start mining again. But if I do this, I'm forcing him to engage where he doesn't really want to, in like a big open situation. He's pulled all his drones, and that's really bad for him. I'm not getting white tech in. I've had it on my 3 gases, so I'm on 4 gas. 4 gas geysers. I've got a robo, and he's on 2 gas geysers. Oh, he's on 4, but he's not mining from those because I'm forcing him to pull those drones. So I'm in a great situation. He has potential to scout me. Yes, we've got overlords everywhere, so he has potential to scout what I'm doing. But I don't think he has the economy to defend it, no matter what I do. I'm just darting back and forth, trying to get him to waste that mining time. He really doesn't need to be pulling drones here. He gets the odd zealot, I'm just allowing him to do that. Actually, doesn't kill that zealot. Zealot's on 18 HP. Base down here, I'm not seeing it somehow. I must be blind. Robot finishes. I made an observer from that and then continued progressing up the tech tree, so I'm getting upgrades, I'm getting blink, and only after that I'm getting my immortal. Making huge numbers of roaches here, and I can see, yeah, I'm twice his drone, his worker count, so I've taken a substantial lead. He really needs to be droning, not making roaches, even though it seems stupid. Throwing out the creep, trying not to commit too much. his count is getting really high, so I get out there. Apart from one stalker, but I don't think he noticed that stalker, so that's safe. So now I've got the tools I need to do a follow-up push, get a couple of mortals, and then push back out with Blink, and that should be enough. Left on APM instead of something useful. Production. Plus weapons, yeah. It's getting roach speed, which is way overdue. Probably should have been working on upgrades. But the only mistake he made really, well, there's not much he can do in this situation because his economy isn't good enough. The only mistake he's made is just making too many units, and where he could have been droning. So he could have been droning earlier when he was making that attack. I'm sure he had time to make lots of drones while he was attacking, and he didn't. Other than that, I think he played fine. Not many things you can do in this situation. Big stalker weapon? Well, 5. And Blink's now finished. This is going to be a walkover. He'd have to have some sort of godly micro to win this fight with Blink. And I think the unit loss is going to be quick, yeah. And then he leaves. So yeah, that was quite a straightforward game. I liked it. The power of using random builds which aren't good. That is not a good opener going for 4 zealots, but because my opponent didn't know what to do, it worked. So, hope you enjoyed that interesting game. See you later.